This is Peter Rosenthal, head film critic for The Onion, and in this year's special Oscar preview edition of the Film Standard, I'll be looking at the nominees for Best Picture. It's a familiar array of Oscar-pandering fare with all the historical melodrama, drippy sentimentality, and heavy-handed moralizing that time and again the Academy privileges over excellence that endures, like 1959's On the Beach, or the 1970 classic, Tora, Tora, Tora. This year's nominees aren't without merit, of course. American Sniper offers a moving portrait of the effects of PTSD on military families, and Selma's depiction of the Civil Rights Crusade is an eloquent rendering of that struggle. And yet I'm left cold. Where are the active valors? Where are the Operation Petticoats? They may not be paint-by-the-numbers Oscar bait, but they were films that were made with an artistry and a flair for storytelling that barely exists anymore, certainly not among this year's selections. Now, it goes without saying that every film can't be the Hunt for Red October. You only get a K-19 The Widowmaker once a generation, and that's to be expected. But this crop of nominees just lack that ineffable X factor that vaults a film into Oscar-worthy territory. Whiplash was hailed as a revelation, largely due to J.K. Simmons' admittedly strong performance. But is that all it takes to pass for superlative now? Has it been so long since we've experienced a powerhouse film like Indiana Jones' Raiders of the Lost Ark or Crimson Tide that we've forgotten what true excellence looks like? And how do we interpret the glaring omission of one of 2014's indisputably greater films, The Lego Movie, from the Best Picture nominees? Chris Miller and Phil Lord's animated feature left me breathless, and yet it only earned a nomination for Best Original Song. It was the biggest snub since 2013's shutout of Black Sea, which, frankly, I'm still reeling from. The lack of recognition for the Lego Movie is all the more maddening because the Academy has demonstrated that it's capable of recognizing films of its caliber. It can hang its hat on 1981 Best Foreign Film winner Das Boot, wisely regarded as the greatest foreign film of all time. Regrettably, though, it seems that the exception proves the rule. By any measure, the only film that's truly worth its salt as a Best Picture contender is The Imitation Game. While the Benedict Cumberbatch-led World War II drama isn't nearly as consistently outstanding as U-571, it boasted several scenes that call to mind the best the cinema has to offer, like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Enemy Below, or even the film tied for the most Oscars ever, Titanic. Any film that can do that deserves to take home the Golden Trophy this year or any other. For The Onion's Film Standard, I'm Peter Rosenthal.